Howdy folks, we are back with more Banner Saga 2. Last episode we left Bulwark, who was leaving Folka behind. That was a sore one. Really hoping she manages to come through that. But we are back with Rook now. So let's see where this goes. I really do feel we are a couple of episodes from the end, so just about there. Seems like everyone's headed for the capital these days, the small village's baker says. I figure it's just as well to stay put. We've got enough around here to survive, even with the king cutting off trade. You're testing your bowstring and only half listening to the man when Hakon walks up. The baker, unaccustomed to Varl, falls quiet and backs up. The capital's only a few days away now. I know, I'd like to believe we'll make it without any more problems, but that hasn't been our luck. No sense thinking about things will change now. You laugh a little but notice the distant look in Hakon's eyes as he looks towards the Varl tents. I wonder what the old kings like Thruster and Screamer would do in my place. They would have kept their people alive, same as you. I just lost half of my people in the old wood. It's like Ivar told me, you can't prepare for a giant serpent attacking. Not even ancient kings could do that. Just keep them alive, no matter what happens in Arborang. Protect your people. Hakon looks at you, the confusion leaving his face. Let's get what we need and get going. Maybe it'll be as easy as you make it sound. You give the Varl an encouraging smile. It's the best you can do. I can encourage? Yeah. What does she want? Right, before we speak to her, we shall go to the market. 0 supplies available. Okay, what items can we get? Strength, talents +1, +2 strength, not back on strength attacks of 3. That's actually alright. Don't care about dodging strength attacks, drawing aggro, nope. Attacks never deflected. That would be fantastic for Wuss's boss. So I'm going to buy that. For bloke that throws his axe. I'd just put that on him and just get him to keep throwing his axe. That'd be fantastic. And the rest would suck. With 72 renown, I think I should do some upgrading of my heroes. Right. Well then, Rook needs to get promoted. 17, yep, sure. Yeah, I'll take another rank in exploit. Robust. Why wouldn't it let me go with the other option for it? Okay, whatever. Surely it should let me select to go with the other option. Okay then, fine. So like I'm taking the puncture as is. Okay. Who else to upgrade? Hakon. Yeah, let's promote Hakon. Yeah, might as well just put that up, I suppose. And there we go. And odd leaf. Promote her again, actually. Get another one in that, and gear one in that. So we now have 3 8s. The rest will be 5s and 6s, unless I can upgrade Mogger. Yeah. Oh well. Let's see what Ned wants then. What a silly name. She's moved over there. Ned's boys are just finishing eating and starting to play when you approach her. Are they getting plenty to eat? I think so. They still have enough energy to get into trouble. It's for the best. Hopefully they can stay children as long as possible. I hope so too. Without allowing you to refuse, she puts a spoon in a bowl with cooked eggs in your hands. You have to try these. It's a family recipe. Take a bite. They're good, but you don't taste anything special. What do you think? Really good, Ned. I think your family's onto something. Really? You really think so? Yeah, maybe you can set up a shop in Arborang. The archer suddenly looks very amused. I'm glad you like them, but they're just eggs, good like any others. My mother used the family recipe story on each of us kids at one time or another when we wouldn't eat. She tried to guilt you into eating. She tried anything and everything to raise us. Feed us, keep us from getting into too much trouble. Now, with my boys, I can understand why. I'm sure you had a bit of that with Alette, but even more so now with this caravan. I doubt there's anything you wouldn't try to keep everyone alive. Think back on all the choices you've made. Just know that we understand and appreciate it. Eventually. Thanks, Ned. And I was just trying to make you feel happy. Ugh. Right, let's rest these up a bit. Get the morale up a bit. And then, yeah, in fact, once more. And let's go. Carts just start moving away from the village when you hear a girl shout, Papa! You turn to see where she is looking and gasp. From the east, over ground you recently crossed, comes a large number of missing clansmen, fighters and varl. Is that Rugga? Someone asks. At the front of the group is the former governor of Borsgard. Husbands run out to their wives and children scream in excitement for the parents they believe to be dead. You make your way out to greet the group as well, but Rugga holds up his hand as you near. It's as hard as ever to read the governor's face. and Dagger naturally says nothing. I hope you didn't get all cleaned up for me, Rook. Was it too much for you to just die when that serpent struck? You seem to be hard to kill as well. Remember that. Stone is not exactly threatening, but not warm either. You decide what to say next. What happened to you after the serpent attacked? I might ask you the same. Dagger and I tried to save a few families before running. You glance at the silent guard, but he neither confirms nor denies the story. The old wood was like a maze, but we finally escaped, picking up others along the way. We waited for you until we were damn near out of food. I started pushing everyone hard, only sending a couple of men to Tolia for supplies. Same with us, but our scouts never returned. Rugga scratches the scar around his neck. That's odd. Neither did ours. But here we are, most of us still alive. Do you need to rest before we move on? That's up to the clansmen and fighters. I'm only a servant of the people. His tone is strange, like he's been rehearsing this statement, along with that unnerving grin. I'm sure you could all use a bite at least, if not a few hours to close your eyes. If that's what they want. You glance at Dagger and get nothing but his stony gaze in return. I'm going to speak to some of the others. Before you do, Dagger shifts slightly. You're shocked by how such a small change puts you on your guard. It's not that you're a bad man, Rook, but you've made some bad choices. On the ships, in the bogs, in Lunda, depths, even in the old wood. And what clan leader leaves half his people behind, scattered and scared? You now notice the fighters gathered behind him. You're a danger to these people. I hope you understand why you have to die. Dagger lunges at you, but an arrow slams into his shield, disrupting his attack. As you fall back in a defensive posture, you nod to Oddleaf, who is knocking another arrow. Ay, vain idiots. Right, Hakon. Right, Skatach. Right, there to you. And who has the last? Mogar or Leo? I think I take a Leo. Right, and item wise. No one can use that. All talent ranks +1, +2 will, +1 will on rest. Protects from death unless 1 strength, -3 armor. Nope. Yep. I suppose. Yep, she can keep that. Yep. She keeps that. Yeah, let's go with that. Right, so yeah, that's probably the order I want. No, it's not. Let's move you to there. Let's go. Right then, what are we dealing with? Right, so I've got an archer down there and an archer up there. I want to deal with them pretty quickly. Come up there, or there. I don't know where they are. Also need to have our protected. And there, I'll lay over here. Yeah, I think that'll do. So he's going first, he can't attack anyone. She's going next. Then her. He can get right up in our faces. As can he. As can he. Right. Right, so wherever I put. Unless I was to put him there. Then I don't think he, no, regardless he can get to where we're going, so just put him there. I was hoping to be able to do a bit more than that. Anyone over there. Bugger. So I need to move her. Get there then. Ah, yeah, that's a good job. Go there. And watch as he goes to his left. Oh. Yeah, I'm fine with you doing one. Right, you step on up to there, Hakon. And kill him. Don't care about your shields. Where are you going? Okay, they really do not like her, apparently. What abilities does that guy have again? Second strength and armor. However, she needs to die. Go. Goni, stop attacking her strength, please. I haven't done anything to her shields. Back to there and poison tipped on. Wait. You pretty much useless, matey. Right, what's his ability again? Great damage plus knockback, stuns 1 round, units pass through take 1 strength. You go back there. Leave her alone, Jesus. No need. That got back to her turn pretty bloody quickly, actually. Yeah, that's because it's not her. Whoops. Right, who's getting wrecked? He is. Right, and you. Take it by your shields. What abilities does he go again? Target adjacent enemies. Okay. Or I could just smack him so that when he gets his next turn, he'll die from the poison. Like that. Oh, I do like that move. Very much so. You're useless now, matey. Way deflected, punk. Way, finally the cantref achievement. Right, let's knock you through your wee friend and get her killed. And nobody else needs kills. Yep, see you later, mate. Pillage. Hakon says, see you later, mate. No deaths. I will take that. Screw you, Rugga. Schmuck. Another 16 renown. Lovely. The sound of fighting is replaced with wailing as family members recognise their fallen kin. Rugga! You shout, disgusted by the needless bloodshed he forced you into. He's gone, Hakon says. Early in the fighting, he slipped away, but we caught his man Dagger. Duvar will lead the bound silent assassin into the middle of everyone. Rocks and York's dung are hurled at him. Hakon looks at you. Either you handle this, or I do. Yeah, like he's getting mercy. Kill him. You betrayed us, you shout, and all the clansmen back you with a roar of anger. Rugga wanted control, and you used the lives of everyone here to get it, and you helped them. Mad silence infuriates you. There's no mercy for you, no quick death. Grab a blade from the ground and drive it through Dagger's body. Its only sound is a grunt of pain. You nod to Hakon, who easily lifts a man and hooks Dagger on a stout branch by his armour. Clansmen curse and spit at Dagger, or tend to their fallen, and you leave them to it. We'll have no traitors in my midst, thank you. None. Well, I don't think we're going to make Arborang by the 100th day, sadly. The water in nearby streams is gradually turning a bright green in places. Looks like the gore from the serpent's wounds. Dead fish are spotted in the dozens, floating by in the faster moving sections. Some clansmen have fallen ill, others are feeling the effects of only drinking mead. When a few varls spot a section of clear water, the entire caravan gets excited, but the giants hold them back and tell everyone to listen. A faint tune is drifting across the water. No, from the water. Worried whispers ask, "What's it mean? Is it safe? I don't care, I'm thirsty." Fill a few barrels, we'll boil it first. People complain at having to wait, but the fires support your caution. Fires are started and water is boiled. The result is quite a few barrels of clean, fresh water that satisfied most everyone's thirst, but not enough to bring cheer. No one seems to know when the tune from the water stopped playing. Hey, we had to. I don't trust singing water. Surrounding woods look promising for game, and you could use a bit of solitude. Soon deer tracks guide you, but in a clearing the beast has already fallen. Scanning the woods, you hear and see nothing. As you approach the deer, you can tell the kill was recent. A black stone, half the size of your fist, lays beside the animal. You pick it up, knowing it to be a dredge weapon. A rustle in the underbrush nearby reveals two hurlers who immediately create deep noises. They are communicating, then one lashes out and attacks you. Rook, come on, man. You're acting like you're new to this game. Me against two, eh? Why am I getting the ready option? Right, so they can't move very far, so let's just move there. It's fine. Yep, didn't think they'd be able to hit me from there. Surely if I can hit him from there, he can hit. Sod it. I want the first hit. No point wasting. Just render him useless. Render him almost useless. Do you feel death? 'Cause you're dead. And you're about to fall on, matey. Just like that. 4 renown. Okay. Be impressive to lose that fight. As the dredge fall, others from your clan arrive. Not bad, a woman says, booting one of the dredge bodies. A child runs up and does the same. Say nothing and return to the cart. You and another hunter grab the body of the deer and walk away. Most of the others follow you. A few remain behind. Kicks and curses are delivered at the dead dredge bodies, a release of anguish for those who have lost loved ones. Yep, I'm not going to stop them doing that. Strumming from a leo and song from a large number of your clansmen surprises you. Varro stands in the centre of them, blushing. It's Gary's 200th year, Varro beside you shouts. The rest of the caravan is slowing to check out the commotion. Make a toast to the Varro. To Scary, you start. I've already lived longer than any human here will. May your bravery and strength continue so that you share drinks with the grandchildren of our grandchildren. Scary looks at you and nods. I'll tell them of your bravery and strength. Everyone drinks and laughs and continues on. Right, there's far too many nice things happening here. Right, going to call it there, I believe, before the good things turn. So yeah, that's a productive episode. Rugga has got away from us, but shown his true colours. Lost a few people from that, but hey, no one actually named, so that's fine, although Dagger, but he was never part of our party. But anyway, hope you enjoyed that. If you did, the thumbs up button lets me know you did. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. Banner Saga series is my Tuesday series. I do daily Let's Plays as well, so check them out as well, see what you fancy. I do plenty of varying styles of games. For now though, thanks for watching, take it easy, adios.